everybody, and welcome to the Wonderfully Hopeless podcast. My name is Charity, and it is May 1st, and it is 7 p.m. at night. So, I didn't film last week. I just needed a break. Wasn't in the best frame of mind. So I took a week off. Really not in the best frame of mind currently. However, we have 3 weeks left of school. I have to take my final for my math class next week, which means the only time where I have like peace and quiet in the house to do it is probably going to be next Wednesday. So I probably won't be filming next Wednesday, so I figured I probably had best do it today. So, filming today because I'm not going to be filming next week, more than likely. So, what have I been working on? Mostly my cross stitch, my mermaid. Knitting. I'm not going to pull out my diamond painting, however, I am going to show you the new accessory I bought. So, let's get started. Alright, so let's start with what's been seeing the most amount of time, most days anyway. And that is my Heaven and Earth mermaid. So, as you can see, I am getting perilously close to getting the hair finished. I've got a good chunk of her arm in, and I'm trying to do approximately 200 stitches a night. I got frustrated the other night. I ran out of a color, and I don't know. I am sure I have some more downstairs, but I haven't been able to find it yet. I really need to get my threads organized this summer. But my summer is turning into every other summer where I have more to do than I have time to do it in. But anyway, that's a later discussion. So, that's where I'm at with this one. I should have the hair. Okay, I have a final. Well, but I'm not going to film next week. So, probably by the time I film again, I will have her hair done. And this progress is going to get much faster. I really would like to see 75% before the end of summer. I am probably being super ambitious with that, given all the work that is piling up on my plate. But fingers crossed. So there's that. And I'm sure you can hear the cat in the background, as well as the neighbor who is weed eating, but I can't do anything about that. And I'm not turning on the windows because I'm trying to save money on the air. Alright. Next up are socks, because, yeah, I do a lot of knitting on socks. So, I started these, I'm not even sure if I started them on the last podcast, but I just started the heel, today. I'm trying to find the progress keeper so I can put a progress keeper in so I don't forget. So these are Patton's Croy. Did I put a label in here? No. Oh, these are prom pictures. Again, we'll talk about that in live stuff. I don't have the label in here. It's Patton's Croy. I don't remember which colorway. I have two 50-gram cakes, so I'm just doing the whole sock in the Patton's Croy. I really enjoy Patton's Croy socks, and I have a lot of Patton's Croy, so yeah. I started these last week because I wanted to make sure I had something to work on, because I had, as a junior class sponsor, I had prom. So I wanted something to work on while I was at prom and promenade and all that good jazz. So yeah, hopefully I have field day on Friday. So with talent show, then we have field day. So field day, my room is the quiet room. I like to, there are kids that are introverts like me and don't want all the chaos. So I have a room, my classroom is going to end up being quiet activities. The kids that like to knit and crochet can bring their knitting and crochet. I'll have coloring books, things like that for the kids to do. Chess, quiet, calm. Quiet is what I like my room to be for this, if at all possible. So yeah, I might get some extra progress done on that. I usually get some progress during the talent show because I can't sit still, gotta keep my hands busy. So anyway, there's that. And then my husband's socks are, the first one is on the foot. I am getting close to having the foot done, but I need to pick up the stitches I just dropped. It's the only thing with 9-inch is you have to be careful about dropping stitches. Alright, so here's where we're at currently. So that's where I was the last time. This is where I'm at now. I probably have 2 more stripes before I start the toe. So hopefully by the time you see it, this sock will be done, and then I'll start at the next sock. My husband doesn't wear a ton of socks in the summer, so but with it being summer, and these are the socks that when we are grilling or whatever I'm doing in the kitchen, these are ones I grab a lot, so they will see more time potentially, although I tend to rotate through my knitting anyway in the summer. Trying to finish up, I have too many projects, but that's where these are. So those are the sock whips that see quite a bit of time. Get them back in the bag so I can put them up. Alright, next up is my sweater. So this is the worsted weight boxy. And let's see. That or thereabouts is where I was the last time. So I have made some progress. I have been trying to put about a half an hour or so of this on this every day. Trying being the operative word. I'm trying. I would really like to have this done before fall. I would like to be able to wear it. So that is that one. I've got to get to 19 inches before I split the sleeves. I have a while yet. So there's that one. Alright. I don't even remember what else we got in here. I have more. Sorry about that. Camera battery died. Alright, next up we have my Eclipse shawl. So let's see. So I had just started the second color or the third color last time, and as you can see, I've got that in. I've done the increased row in that row of orange there, and I've just started the next row of the black. So yeah, just kind of making it up as I go along with this one. It's probably going to continue in a similar pattern to this. Just really not too complicated, simple, relaxing. So there's that. I need to make a project page for it, but I haven't done so yet. And it is living in my Lila Styles 80s bag, because that was the best. Alright. And I just started picking this project back up again for a day, so I can't say it's been a ton, but I really do want to get back into it. So this is my Tunisian crochet project that I was working on. Just kind of making it up a little bit as I go, loosely basing on it on a pattern. I don't remember which one. That's where we're at right now. As you can see, I haven't made that much progress since the last time I worked on it. I just started picking it back up. Like I said, I've got a ton of whips, and I am trying to get some progress. Oops, throwing my phone on the floor. So the other thing I wanted to show, where I got 2 new trays for diamond painting. I ordered these off Etsy. I haven't tried them yet. They just came in yesterday, I think. So this is the one I ordered, and they gave me this one for free. And the lid snaps shut, and you know, with a house full of pets, that's awesome. And it's got the little pory spouty thing, so I definitely want to give them a try. I was working on my diamond painting, and the froggy diamond painting has been irritating me. It's an older project. It was when diamond painting first got popular, and so it's the double-sided tape, and some spots are not as sticky as others, and the diamonds are falling off, and that was frustrating me. And then I was still using the cheap trays, and every time I would push the pin down to pick up diamonds, it would pop and diamonds would go flying everywhere, and it was making me mad. So I got some trays. I actually have one more tray coming because I ordered from 2 different shops, and I just wanted to try some different trays. And so, yeah, I'm hoping to give those a try, because I don't have enough hobbies at all. What can I say? Alright, so that's all the crafting. So if you don't want to hear live stuff, thanks for watching. I hope I see you next time, and I'll talk to you later. So, live stuff. Let's see. Let's start with May 1st being Huntington's disease awareness. And it's kind of a big deal in my life. Some people know, I know I've talked about it on the podcast before. My husband suffers from Huntington's disease, and it's hard for me to talk about. I talk about it at work. I teach biology, so I talk about Huntington's disease in the genetics unit, and I encourage my kids to ask me questions, because, you know, it is a disease that is talked about in the abstract in textbooks, but do people really understand it? No. To be quite honest, I'd say about 99% of my family has no idea what Huntington's disease is, or the symptoms, or anything to do with it. And that's my family. So there's a lot of reasons for that, and I probably am not going to go into those. However, I am going to say my students are getting, I think, a better education than I ever got. I don't even remember that I heard about Huntington's disease in high school. And I definitely couldn't have told you what it was until I married into my husband's family, and his mom was diagnosed. So it is a neurodegenerative disease. It is fatal. So they basically say take ALS, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's, shake them up, multiply by 10, and that's Huntington's disease. So it's hard to explain, and nothing really does it well, but basically the brain is poisoning itself. A misformed protein is made. The cells in your brain can't get rid of it, and it kills the cells. That's what we know it to be currently. There is no treatment. It's genetic, so there's definitely no cure. That's a minor pet peeve of mine. All we can do is manage symptoms. So it's a tough one to navigate. It is hard on everybody that deals with it. The people that have the disease, the families that they're in, because you're losing your loved ones, and it's multiple people in a family that get hit with this disease. So it's hard on everybody with this disease. I'm not going to say it's the only rare disease. I'm not going to say it's the worst rare disease, but it's a pretty nasty rare disease. And really, there's just not enough known about it. We still don't understand what the Huntington protein does 100%. So that affects how hard it is to figure out a treatment, because we do know that you need the protein, but we don't necessarily know what it does, so you can't just get rid of it. We don't have the capability to do that anyway. So there's several treatments that they are researching, but right now, nothing. So I am trying to be a better advocate for the disease, and bring people's awareness more towards it. The one thing I will say, having dealt with this now for many years, is the fact that people are just mean. I don't have any other way to say it. People are mean. The amount of looks my husband gets, the people who don't understand that he can only do so much, and the unintentional cruelty, it is uncalled for. I think the one thing this has really made me, and teaching has also impacted my worldview on this, is we just need to stop and look at things through a different lens and be more empathetic and show kindness towards others, because we don't know what somebody else is going through. And no matter how frustrating somebody might be towards you, you don't know what's going on in their lives or with them, and maybe they can't help it. Just saying. It has been something that has impacted my life, and I don't think people understand well enough. Alright, I'm going to get off that subject, because, I'll probably talk about it more this month, because as I said, Huntington's disease awareness is this month. Blue is the color, so my nails are blue. My cup that I take to work is blue. I have made a awareness shirt for work, so I will be sporting blue and trying to be a little bit more spread the word this month more intentionally. I changed my profile on Facebook to be something that brings awareness, not that anybody pays attention to that. But again, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. So there's that. So what else is going on? Work. So there is 11 days left, like 9 with students. Yeah, today was after today. Yeah, It's like 9 days with kids left. So, that is coming up quick. I have decided I'm not taking a math class this summer. However, on top of all the normal teacher work where I redo my classes, I have new curriculum to go over, all of that jazz, I'm also going to be taking a course on AI for work, and I would like to get my Google certification, I think, for work. And I have a young person who I will be mentoring, so I have to take a class for his to be a mentor for his program. So can be a mentor for work, that's not an issue, but the program he's getting his teaching certificate through wants me to take a specific course. It's free, it's not a big deal, but these are all things that are gonna eat up my crafting time this summer. However, what can you do? I have all that going on, so it's going to be a busy summer. Surprise, surprise. I need to figure out a trip for to take Jim on before summer gets going. So like maybe the end of May, after, because I have to go to graduation. But that's like right after the last week of school. So after that, I'm free to go on vacation. So I'm thinking I want to take Jim on a trip, which means I need to find pet sitters. That's going to be a whole nother kettle of fish. Find somebody to house sit for me. Because I have a zoo. So there's that. I have to figure that out. Yeah. So the joys of life as I know it. But that's all I have right now. I'm going to continue to craft. Hopefully I can get this video edited, since, you know, the camera had to die. That means I at least have to get the computer out, stitch the two videos together before I drop it onto YouTube. And, you know, I should probably be making my study guide for my final, which is what I really probably need to do instead of cross-stitching tonight. So I can get that done, so I have it done. So, yeah. Alright. I am going to wish everybody a great crafty day, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.